Welcome back in with King Family to another F1 Clash video. We're here for our final round of the France and Monaco event. We've done our first 4 races already. We've got 155 points so far. So hopefully we can go ahead and get another 155. We had our worst race on the 4th race where the rain kind of tricked us. So our strategy was not the best due to the trick of the rain there at Spain. So we got 36 points for that as the lowest so far. So we're gonna be looking now to go into the final 4 races and get some good points. We're using Esteban Ocon, Rare, and Charles Leclerc to take use of the 20% buff, as Esteban Ocon is just a little bit by a few points over Max Verstappen. There we go, by 1 point over Max Verstappen. So we've opted to go for him and get that 20% buff access. All right, so let's jump on into our first race of the video here at Singapore and see what we could do in this one. Here we go for our first race on Singapore. 33% chance of rain here at Singapore, and it's a dry qualifier, so let's see where we qualify and what our drivers can do. Nice P5 for Leclerc, P16 for Esteban Ocon, and it's going to be a dry race, completely dry, which is nice. All right, we're going to give Leclerc the Kawhi boost. He's already maxed out, so we're just going to improve that race start and take a little on the pits time side, while we're going to give Esteban Ocon the couple boost to get some overtaking done with that extra race start as well. All right, so here we go. Perfect start for both drivers. Yes, there we go. Perfect start. Swing out, swing in by Leclerc. Didn't get blocked in, and he's on his way up. And look at Esteban Ocon, already up to P11. Got pushed back now to P12. Trying to squeeze back into P11. Got blocked. On his way now. Trying again to get into P11. Charles Leclerc already out in P1, which is nice. Esteban now just making it up to P11. And we're going to cut down Leclerc right about there. Esteban up to P9, now moving up to P8 as we take this corner. Can we get Pierre Gasly on the last corner here? Yes, we can, as his power unit is about to go out. Can he pass himself, AI Ocon? No, he cannot. Right, so we're stuck in between AI Ocon and Gasly. We want to take a quick look at the tires. Ooh, and we see Ocon on hards, so if we pass him, we could use him as a little bit of blockade. So we're going to give Esteban Ocon some power unit. As you can see, he defended there beautifully against Pierre Gasly, who would have passed if we didn't just give him some power unit. We want to squeeze past Ocon. There we go. Now we kind of want to use Ocon as a little bit of a defensive mechanism to hold off Pierre Gasly and the others, as we try to see if we can squeeze up against Lando Norris and pick him off as he's on the hard compound. Now, as for Leclerc, both drivers are gonna be doing 2 laps. Esteban Ocon tires are looking a little bit burned. Look like we've used too much of his tires, but as long as we go around with like 30%, we should be good to go. Yeah, we should be good to make it. And we're just gonna come back in for another set of medium tires with both drivers with servicing. And we should get P1 with or Leclerc. And it's just a matter of Esteban Ocon trying to squeeze by Lando Norris. Yes, he can. We didn't give him any support because we've already burned his tires. So he's basically just now going on these tires as far as he can go until he runs out of tires. You see Norris just hits in the car there and just skip by him. We're going to boost in or Leclerc as Esteban tries to make it to pit without running out of tires. Now he's out. We're gonna boost him on in now and see where we get back out. Can we get out in P10? Come on, Esteban, go 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 go. P10. All right, we're back out in P10. All right, great. All right, so we're just gonna look at the tires now. Esteban moves up to P9. We have a host of hard tires in front of us who will be going to pit. So what we're gonna do is save up this little bit of power unit until we hit this corner where Leclerc is now. We're going to boost Esteban Ocon, empty his power unit to go by pit right as we hit that corner. And that should give him enough to pass those on the hard tires who will be going into pit. All of them. So there goes P2. We're not going to catch him, but everybody else we should catch. We should catch everybody else. Everybody else, there we go. Looking good, and we could cut him back down there. Alright, so up to P4 goes Esteban Ocon for an awesome drive there. Alright, so P3 and P2, Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. If we could catch up to them, we might be able to do some damage if we could catch up. So we're going to allow Ocon. There is Leclerc right there. We're going to give him some support here and there. Or what I'm going to do is just going to save a little bit of the power unit so I could boost a few corners, and we're just going to empty Leclerc's power unit around now for his final lap. Now we're going to push Esteban Ocon to see if he can close the gap and get up to P3. That would be nice if he could get one more position, or even if he could find the juice to squeeze himself into P2 would be awesome. Now we're on Leclerc, got him, squeeze up the inside of Leclerc there. Now we have only Max Verstappen on hard tires, so we might be able here, if we time it just perfectly, use this little bit of power unit. But look at the tires, look at Esteban Ocon tires as he moves into it. He moves into P2. Alright, so we're going to cut him down to conserve. He's about to go out. Now we're going to just boost him off here, and he should be able to hold to the line. He should be able to hold to the line. Esteban Ocon for P2. Found the juice. Moving up into P2 there. Brilliant drive from Esteban to take down Leclerc and Verstappen for a 1-2 finish here in the Champions GP at Singapore. Nice, 47 points. We'll definitely take that. All right. Great job from more drivers there. Really great job. Let's jump into the next race. Here we go for next race at Melbourne, Australia. Let's see what kind of qualifiers we get and what we could do with our drivers in this one. All right, so Charles Leclerc P10, Ocon P17. All right. Alright, so we're going to start up both drivers on the softs. We're going to keep them on the soft tires here. We're going to give, wrong boost for, we're going to give the wide to Leclerc to give him that extra pit time and a little more to his race start, as the rest is maxed out already, so it wouldn't make any sense to give him a couple boosts because he won't be getting any overtaking or doesn't need all that extra race start. Slow start from Leclerc, but he's off now. Up to P8. Here comes Esteban Ocon, who got an awesome start, and he's up to P11 as Leclerc moves up to P6, now up to P5, up to P4. Let's take a quick look at the tires. We have mediums and hards in front, so we should be able to dispose of Hamilton on his mediums. Trying for the outside line, got blocked and pushed back. Esteban Ocon moving up to P8. Now we get Hamilton. We should get Leclerc. He's on the hard compound. So there we go, up to P2. Esteban Ocon up to P7. Let's see who's behind Ocon. We have Pierre Gasly on mediums, and we have Esteban Ocon AI on hard tires. So Ocon should be able to pass himself AI, and Gasly should be a good defense to hold him up, hold up the rest of the pack. All right, so here comes now our front runners, Max Verstappen, creating some distance for himself, and here comes Esteban Ocon moving up to P5, moving through some of these hards and medium tires, as he's the only one on softs in the back there. As we're going to go now around Esteban Ocon up to P4. What a drive from him. And we're going to put in our go to pit orders for both our drivers. Now what we're going to do with Esteban Ocon is we're going to try to see if he can pass Leclerc, and then we'll slow him down. All right, so he got passed, so we want to boost in our Leclerc from here to create a little bit of room. Esteban Ocon retake the position, and we're going to allow him to naturally pass Gasly, pass Charles Leclerc. We wanted to slow him down, but Leclerc is doing a good job of holding him back. Right now we're going to go in. We should not stock. Clean exit. No issues. Out back in P6, moving up back to P5, and here comes Ocon. No blockage for him in the pits. He's back out into P15. So we're going to just cut him down there and let him drive naturally, as he should be behind a host of hards and medium tires who have not pitted just yet. so he should pick up back those positions. Leclerc should pick up back to P1, as he's going to be passing these guys on their hards and mediums, and most of them who have not pitted. Now we want to boost Esteban Ocon from here so he catch everybody who's going to be in the pits. Remember, he stopped at P4, so we definitely want him back into the front. None of these guys should get the jump on him. There we go. He's back up to P6, squeezing past Lando Norris, which is nice. Now we have the hards and mediums who have not pitted in front. We should just use Leclerc now to push and pass himself. AI Leclerc on the hards. There we go. And here comes Esteban Ocon in clean air, firing away. Now we're going to go around for one more lap, and then we're going to come back to pit with no servicing. So softs with no servicing for our drivers here, as we pick up to P3 with Esteban Ocon. We want him to create some distance on P5 and those guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to just allow him to drive and save up a little bit of the power unit there. Most of them are on medium tires, so he's already at an advantage, getting a faster speed on his car. And then we're going to do the same here, boost Esteban Ocon. And we shouldn't stock at this point. I wonder if we could squeeze another 47 points. That would be just amazing if we can. Come on, Esteban Ocon. Get out, get out, get out. Get out, Ocon. Let me see the tires. We have two mediums in front of us who looks like they're going to zero tires it, or they're going to go to pit. It's either or either. Either they're going to go zero tires or they're going to go to pit. We might be able to catch P3. Doubt Esteban Ocon will be catching P1. But yeah, they're going to go to pit. They're not zero tires in that. Alright, we'll use the little boost that we have, and we'll see if Esteban Ocon can go ahead and catch up to P2 before he leaves the pits. Here we go. Here we go. Esteban Ocon, can he? Yes, he can. Yes, he can catch Max Verstappen, who's now on the soft tire. So now all we got to do is just use this little bit of boost. Just use a little bit of boost on Esteban Ocon like that, and just cut him down and keep him out in front of Max Verstappen for another 47 points here. Epic, epic, just epic. Use this little bit of boost. Our strategy was superb here at Melbourne, and there we go. We reaped the dividends from P16 to P2. Esteban Ocon, awesome drive from him there. Awesome drive. 47 points. We'll definitely take that. It's raining 47s in this event for us. Definitely we'll take that. All right, so let's go jump on into our next race and see what we could do in that one. Here we go for our next race on Monza, Italy. All right, so it's a wet qualifiers here at Monza. Let's see where our drivers will qualify. P8, P16, right? Not too bad for our drivers, and it's going to be a wet, basically a wet race. It's going to be wet. All right, we're going to give Leclerc the Kawhi, and we're going to give Ocon the Kappa, and let's go. It's going to be wet into cloudy, so it's going to be obviously a wet race. It's going to dry out probably at the last 3 or 4 laps. The last 4 laps, I would say. All right, so good start from 4 drivers. Come on, don't get in the jam. Don't get in the jam. Leclerc got in the jam, lost the place in the jam. He's back out in P7. Here comes Esteban Ocon up to P16 as he lost a few places. Gets back where he starts now. Here comes Charles Leclerc trying to squeeze into some positions up to P6. Ocon up to P14. Can Leclerc get any more? Can Ocon get any more? Boost in the corner here. Boost here. Right, so no more gain. Leclerc up to P5. So he picked up 1 more. Esteban Ocon up to P14. Holding P14. That's where he was. Good defense there in the jam. Lost a place. Down to P15. Alright, so we don't want to burn our tires because we want to do a maximum of 4 laps and come back to some wet tires to do the final 4 laps on. We're back down to P16 with Esteban Ocon. So we're just going to allow them to drive. Monza has always been a tricky race. but we're doing pretty okay so far. At least we're maintaining with Ocon, we're not losing too much, and we're holding with Leclerc. Right, so we should be able to get the 4 laps in and do the one-stop strategy. I think everybody's going to be doing the one-stop strategy here, and they're just going to go for wet tires. So nothing much to do here at Monza than just try to hold our current places. We need to cross the line with 25% tires, so we know that we're comfortable to go around. Yes, we're comfortable with Leclerc. There we go. Where is Esteban Ocon as he crosses the pit entry? Alright, so we see Leclerc losing out to Perez. We're gonna have to try and get back that position. Esteban Ocon lost 2 places, regained them on that corner. Ooh, and Leclerc is just dropping back here, so we're gonna give him some support. He has a little more tire management than Esteban Ocon. Alright, so we're gonna boost in or Leclerc from there. Hopefully he could get the jump on 1 or 2 cars in the pits, as everybody will be going into pit now. Here comes, oh no, no, we forgot to put in the go to pit order for Esteban Ocon. Now he's gonna go 0 tire. No, 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 that's not good. That's not good at all. That's bad luck right there. Esteban Ocon is gonna come back out in basically last place. That's bad luck right there. Man, that's some bad luck. Alright, so he's almost around. Trying not to suffer a breakdown. Alright, so he's in now. He's gonna come back out in last place. So he, at least P16 he would have been holding some points. Consider last place. Yeah. Man, that's destroyed our entire race here. 21 points. Not good at all. Not good at all. And everybody's going to be going to finish on these tires. Nobody's going to be pitting again. So, yep. Just a mistake. After our event is going so nice. Monza. Big mistake. We would have at least been in P15 with our Ocon. At least. Alright, so everybody's going to continue. We don't want to lose P6. So we'll boost now or Leclerc through this corner so he holds this position. Give Esteban Ocon some support. We're just going to try see if we could gain some places with Esteban Ocon, at least 2 places. We may be able to gain. Still can't believe it, man. I mispit Esteban Ocon. Wow, massive damage to our points haul. We got 1 position. Anybody is suffering a breakdown or anything? Nobody suffering a breakdown. After such a, man, we were in such a good spot. P22 for Esteban Ocon, 22 points. We were in a good spot. We were about to score 30 something points there, man. Man. Alright, it is what it is. Let's jump into the final race. Here we go for our final race of the video. We're on Monaco for this one. Let's go see what we can do here. Alright. Nice qualifiers here from our drivers. P5, P14 for Esteban Ocon. We're going to give Ocon the Kappa and Leclerc the Kawhi. Let's go. Alright. Both starting on the soft compound to make up as much places as possible. Ooh, look at that. Esteban Ocon needs to skip through these hard tires. Ooh, there he goes through them up to P10. Leclerc up to P3. So Leclerc should pick up P1. There we go. And Esteban Ocon up to P7. We could cut Leclerc down right there. We want him to do 4 laps, as Esteban tried for P6 P6 got rejected. Now he's back at P6. Now he has Lewis Hamilton on these hards. Can he get Hamilton before he runs out of power unit? Yes, he can. Gasly on the mediums. Can he squeeze by Gasly on these mediums? No, he can't. But he has Lewis Hamilton behind on the hard tires. So we should be able to squeeze by Gasly on his mediums eventually up the inside there. There we go. So we have Hamilton, Gasly now. Ooh, good comeback there from Gasly, and Verstappen just squeezed through there as he tried to recover on his hot softs. But we're going to keep attacking. Ooh, come on, Ocon. You're just dropping back. Alright, so we squeeze back past Alonso. We have Max Verstappen on softs. And then Gasly holding strong on his mediums. You see Leclerc out there in P1 looking good, holding it down. Cruise up on Verstappen. We're going to attack him in this corner here. See if we get a little switcheroo. No good block from Max. We'll cut back down there. And then we'll try again now on this corner. There we go. Getting him. Alright, we're going to go to pit now anyways. Let's come back to the mediums and just go to finish on those mediums. One boost to boost through pit. And then we're just going to come back around on some soft tires for Leclerc and let him go to finish. Alright, we got the jump on the medium tires. We're back out in P12. We're going to cut it down because we don't want to burn these mediums. We want to get the entire 5 remaining laps on these mediums. So we're going to allow him to drive naturally Esteban Ocon on regular driving, as we see Leclerc out of tires, but he has a huge gap. Nobody's catching up to him as he goes into pit now. We'll get a nice clean exit. Alright, looks like he's getting back out into P1. We can just cut him down there. No challenge. Alright, so here comes Esteban Ocon on his mediums, behind a host of hard and medium tires who have not pitted just yet, as he now tries to pull up on Stroll, gets him. Now he has Leclerc, who's on fresh hard tires that he just pitted for. We need to take a stock of Esteban's tires to see what percentage he needs to be crossing the line at. 60% to get the remaining 3 laps comfortably. So he's at 62. 61. Alright, so he's on the main straight at 60 up to P8. Gasly, what tires is he on? Medium, so he's going to pose a threat for Ocon. If we could squeeze by him now, there we go, squeezing by him there. Now we just need to attack these hard tires and get somebody in between, there we go, to hold back Gasly. Alright, Ocon, you got this, Ocon. There you go, Ocon, there you go. You got this. Just naturally killing it, Esteban Ocon. Now we have 2 guys who will be going to pit now, and then we just have to pass Charles Leclerc with Ocon, who's on hard tires, and we're on the medium tires. So we're looking really fast. Ocon is really racy here. We have 1 lap to go after this one, and I think he can get P2 here. Esteban Ocon, I think he can get P2, and if he does get P2 before we hit the main straight, then I can manage his tires with the conserve button to bring him on home in P2. Come on, Ocon, you got this. Leclerc is defending like a champ. He's not allowing Esteban just to pass him just like that. He'll have to work for it. 20% final chance, didn't get it. We'll just have to revert now to managing his tires and holding P3. We're gonna attack through these corners and see if he can squeeze by him. We don't want to use any boost because that's gonna burn the tires. And here comes Verstappen. What tires is Verstappen on? Hard tires as well. We don't want to burn the tires of Esteban Ocon, so we're gonna cut him down to conserve here. He's gonna run out, but we're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Boost him off from here, and that should be good enough for him to take this corner and take the final corner, and then let's go to the finish line in P3. Esteban Ocon, great race from him. to come back for a nice P3 finish. Could have gotten P2, but Charles Leclerc wasn't having it at all. He held his ground really strong there, leading us to fight for P3. All right, so 46 points. So if we didn't miss pit there, we would have gotten a bigger haul of points here in the France and Monaco event. But overall, it was a pretty good event. I'm not gonna lie. Overall, there we go. More drivers max at their best levels. All right. So the best level we got, use them, and we're getting the results. All right. So there we go. Final results. Champions GP, 317 points. We'll take that. We probably should be able to hold for a top 20 spot, hopefully, with that. But overall, a great race. Wait, Preco F1. Is this Preco F1? Yeah, probably his second account or something. But yeah, good to see Preco there. But yeah, let's go. That's it for basically it for us. Use code word back down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch full videos, for all your support. Remember to smash the like button if you haven't already done so. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Walk good, guys. Bye. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love.